Hey, John Mangus, Metro Toledo John here. Today is June the 26th, 2017. Welcome back to Monday Mojo. So last week, I talked a little bit about trying too hard and some of the issues and problems that real estate professionals from Ohio and around the country, quite honestly, have gotten into trying to serve their clients. It must have struck a nerve with some of you because I had a lot of feedback coming at me via text messages, direct messages, etc. So I want to do Trying Too Hard Part 2 today. And it was interesting some of the feedback I got from some of you that watch these. And I think it's really interesting how most of you recognized early on that you had a problem client. The one common denominator, I would say, is that most of you recognized early on that you had a problem client and a problem looming, and you did your darndest to work it out and keep it moving along. And then when there became a transactional issue, whether it had to do with a house inspection or an appraisal issue, I know in one case that one of you spoke to me about, there was a seller divorce issue, and one of the parties was very difficult. It just manifests that difficult personality that much more. And some of the feedback I got from a few of you was, okay, when I see this coming, what do I do about it? Give me a couple takeaways. And the first thing I want to tell you is follow your gut. If your gut, if your instincts tell you that this is a difficult person who ultimately is going to waste my time and cost me transactions because I'm so busy dealing with their drama that I can't go about my business and doing the things I need to do, you need to listen to yourself, because that inner voice is possibly the most important voice in your life and in your career of all. Secondly, use your management team as a sounding board. As management, we want to hear from you, regardless of what company you're with and where you're at. Use your management team as your sounding board, and maybe you can develop some strategies to work through and work around. And the third thing is very simple: communicate and document. I know that's not necessarily the fun part of the business, right? But having open and frank communication and then documenting the things that have been discussed will ultimately help you further down the line. Even if you never wind up in a court action, at least you've documented the communication pattern in the event you ever need to refer back to that. Thanks for being here. Make it a great week.